Let's go. Let's go. Okay. 163. All right. There we go. Par 3. 180. I'll say 175. Ah, pulled it. Shoot myself in the foot there. Oh, you fuck. Let's see here. That's 10, so it's 193. Come on, get on it. Wow. I didn't think I went that far. Shit. There's nowhere fucking near us. No. Four. 246. 236. Pulled it. Pushed it. Shot myself in the foot again. Nowhere near the fucking hole. Just got it close. Get something here. Jesus Christ. Oh, I was gonna say I fucking missed out with threw the control out the window. I got one. They definitely did something with the sponsors because it's actually more than what I usually get. 0-0. Winnipeg against Dallas. Dallas is up 3-2, so they can win it tonight. But they're in Winnipeg.
Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're bringing you all the final round coverage of the 3M Open from TPC Twin Cities. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, before we get to the action, just a few thoughts on TPC Twin Cities. It really is a golf course that the players love to get after.
They do. Again, I think it's because you're coming off of a long stretch over in Scottish and the Open Championship. You want to come back and just kind of get your feet back on U.S. soil and get your bearings about you. And what better place to do it up in Minnesota? I think that coming here to a golf course that yields a lot of birdies, you really have to make a bunch of them out there. But that's what players want to see. You know, the conditions are usually benign. The golf course is not set up that difficult. And it's one of those weeks where you can come back, get back into a groove in the U.S., but also work your game into shape because you know that you're able to make a bunch of birdies over the next 4 days. Other than what it was like, you know, playing in all the conditions over in Europe the last 2 days, or last 2 weeks, I should say. It's a good golf course, not a great golf course, but don't let that fool you. It's not a pushover either.
As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
What do you think? In the fucking drink.
And that one's headed to the drink.
Oh, fuck, unbelievable.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
That was a beauty.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, I've got it going right to left here, I think.
Well, he wants to limit the damage here. If he can make this, it'll be a double bogey.
Fuck.
And that puddle drop. Well done. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole.
Yeah.
Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those 2 fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
Well, let's hope this one draws a good lie, because it's not going to be on the fairway.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Good mid-range putt, this one, a 16-footer.
This one just for a bogey.
Nope.
Oh, did you see that one fly by?
Fucking back-to-back double bogeys.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. And with that effort, now 3 over for the tournament.
Right,
moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Nope. Pulled it.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
The wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Holy shit.
And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
145.
From around 140 yards here. 3 behind our leader.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see. The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
He's got this to move into a tie with Tiger.
There we go.
What a putt. Will Zalatoris currently occupies top spot in this tournament. Rich, the par 5 6th. Reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
What do you think? Drink.
He'll be disappointed by that.
2
One
fucking
finds
holes
the
in the
water.
water. That's ridiculous, dude. That's ridiculous.
This lie won't be too bad in the first cut.
fucking drink.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Wow.
Sitting at 2 over par.
Dude, terrible round so far.
A 7-footer right here. And it's a 1-stroke par for our leader over the field.
Jesus Christ.
A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 7th.
There's really no reason to be, because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
81.
That could play.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole.
I need that. Come on,
Now,
let's get on a
3
birdie
strokes
run.
back after that hole.
Birdie run.
Over to the par 3 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. It's probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
Come back.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Spinning to the left of this one.
Fuck.
This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. And this one is for his par.
I just can't get
Sitting at
close on
2
this
over
chips.
for the event.
Horrible.
Rich, this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Pushed it. God, shoot
Just a
myself in
little
the
off
foot.
with the accuracy
The
there. Unable
approach
to
shot
find the
is
green.
fucking
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke?
horrendous.
Miss a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Horrendous.
Okay, good start at the junction. It's going to
Come
indicate
on.
right.
All right, there's a good one. I'll take it.
And he needs this to save par. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final. What are your thoughts so far?
3 down,
Approach
9
shot's
to go.
killing me.
This player is going to have to start taking some chances if he wants to win this tournament.
My approach shots.
That should find the cut stuff.
Just can't hit him.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Great shot. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Nice
we
one.
go.
4th birdie of the day.
Come
Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
And tee shot looks pretty good. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. He's 2 shots back.
50. Come on, sit on that pin.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. How close was that to
There
going
we
in the
go.
hole? Great shot.
There we go.
And a chance to move into a tie for second here. Oh, wow, that's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th, Rich. But keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. In the second shot, slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
Oh, that was pure.
All right.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Let's get this one
1
close.
stroke off the lead.
81. '81. Sit there.
Yeah, this is going to airmail the flag.
Oh, shit.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is just going right the whole way along.
There you
And
go.
that will drop in for birdie.
3 in a row.
And
3
he's
in a
moving
row.
up the leaderboard after that hole.
3 in a row. Come on.
Rich, the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room in the front part of it. Obviously, more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
This is from miles away.
Let's get this close.
Pretty good.
Good putt there. That'll work.
Par putt coming up here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
God, right there.
When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
Pins are tough.
And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Fucking drink.
Going with the 9
cock.
I think.
You
Now,
cock.
into the drink, folks, I'm sorry to say.
3 fucking balls in the drink. 3 fucking balls in the drink. Three fucking balls in the drink.
That's a good putt to make. They're all bonuses. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic? And as we update the standings, this player is sharing top spot alongside Will Zalatoris. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Wow, my approach shots have been fucking horrendous.
Lining this one out from
I haven't
ways.
even got.
John,
I haven't
you got
even
a good read on
sniffed
this
near
one?
the fucking.
This
Maybe
one looks
twice.
like it will be breaking to the left.
Jesus Christ.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. And with that putt, now even par with the final few holes to go.
Hang on to your hat, folks.
Come on,
We're
I gotta
on for
get
a
it.
wild ride.
I gotta get a birdie. I get a birdie, I'm gonna win.
TPC Twin Cities, not a long par 4, but plenty of bunkers there to confuse you.
With the tees all the way back, it's just a fairway metal or a long iron off the tee and a wedge from there to a green that's not very deep but wide. Every once in a while, though, they'll move the tee box up, and when they do, get after it.
369. So that's 102.
Okay, that'll work. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
Looking good.
Come on.
Oh, what
Yes.
a round this is.
I needed
7
that.
birdies today. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Players will head to the penultimate tee shot, the 17th, thinking a birdie finish at worst, Rich.
At 200 yards, Luke, I'm not too sure I wouldn't take par and walk over to the 18th green. All over water, you better make sure that you take enough club to carry it all, because if not, now you're looking at double.
So I might need to set. Oh,
All right,
what
I'll
a
take
shot
it.
by our leader.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
Come on,
Oh,
turn
that
to-
one started on a pretty handy line.
Oh, you fuck.
Getting better.
Oh, what a great roll. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Leading by a shot after that hole. The closing hole at TPC Twin Cities was really set up for a dramatic finish, Rich, and we've already seen that out here on tour.
This is where Matthew Wolff's career got started. A victory here by way of an Eagle 3. Can this player replicate that feat?
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
No
He leads
way.
the field by a
I can't
stroke.
even take that chance.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
99, 98. Let's get it close. Fuck it.
Outstanding approach shot. Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. It's half a chance of being holed, this one.
Yes.
And that's a nice way for the round to end. Finishing up with the birdie. This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Impressive. Absolutely impressive. Winning breeds winning, but it also takes a lot out of you. So to contend again the week after winning, boy, I'd say this player is something special.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
All right, let's go to Rank Tours. Oh. What is this? Oh, shit, I got them all. I got the gold clubs. Wow. I got all the gold clubs. Wow. Got Evo 2. I got money. I got all the gold clubs. Nice. Alright, so let's, I gotta put ice on my fucking drink. Put it back. Let me do this. Oh, shit. Why are there so many? All rivals defeated. Congrats, taking down all the rivals. Complete your way back to the rival tiers for more rewards. Let's see rivals. There's a new set. Pick messages. Oh, there was no messages? Guess not. There's nothing there either. Alright, let me get out of this. How good I'm gonna do because I really didn't do good here. But I'm gonna go play ranked tours. I'll do the rank daily. Who's that? What? TPC Louisiana, right? Oh no, wait. No, it's not. I think it's Louisiana, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me put ice in my drink. Be right back. All right. Daily Master. Week 4. Play solo. Oh.
Hello there. My name is John McCarthy. Ever so glad you could join me for this round of golf here on PGA Tour 2K25. And today you will get to prove yourself against all the other players out there in this ranked tour event. All right, let's crack into it.
Fucking wind.
Nice. And second shot here on the first.
It's definitely in the 20s.
Away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. Good job. We're on the green.
It's right. Just didn't hit it right. It's the right distance.
18 feet to the cup. This one's going pretty hard to the left. Oh, almost.
Fucking bastard.
All right, you got this left over for par. And the putt drops and we're moving on. And you're at even par currently. Par 5 for our second hole. Best of luck to you.
Holy fuck. You see that wind? That's not good. Fuck that up.
This one might be in a bad place.
Of course.
Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently. This one needs to hold on to the fairway.
Oh, what a bad,
kind of missed.
What a bad bounce. Are you fucking kidding me?
We're almost putting here. We're on the
Come on, scumbag Ola.
Oh, that chip was robbed from you. 6 feet to the cup. You are currently sitting right at even par. That wind is going right to left out there.
Fuck, it's 20-something fucking... I didn't even check the distance. I just hit the fucking thing.
Looks like you're a bit off on that approach.
Oh my God.
And second shot here on the third.
Let's see here, 30.
Oh, just about dropped it.
Too much.
Here we go, par putt. I think this one's breaking to the left. And it drops in for the par. Good job.
I'll take it.
Okay, even par at the moment. And sliding into this par 4 fourth hole. Let's see what you can do.
Fucking wind's ridiculous.
This tee shot should play. And from here, we're looking at about 230 yards or so. And 5 strokes back at this point.
Come back. Come back.
Well, you can't hit them all.
Wow.
This one's your third.
Wasn't even close.
5 strokes off the lead. Here we go, 24 feet away. This one's going left to right pretty hard. And this one's for bogey.
I don't get it.
3-stroke lead at the moment.
I don't know. The same lie to me. It seems like the chip, and it's either too short or too long.
Okay, this hole we got a tailwind to deal with.
It's terrible. Come back.
Looks like you got some work cut out for you in this next one. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. Okay, you're putting now. That's about all I can say about this long putt coming up. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. Ooh, easy tiger.
Oh, come on.
And 4 feet to go. Our leader is 3 strokes above the field right now. All right, nice clean swing here on the 6th hole. We got a par 4 ahead of us. Whoops, there goes the...
Wow,
yeah,
4 balls. 4 balls tonight in water. 4 balls.
Right, setting up here deep in the spinach.
4 balls in the water.
This one's going left. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough. Oh, how dialed was that? That almost went in. Here's a 6-foot putt. Oh, come on. And now setting up for the double.
4 fucking water balls tonight.
And that will go. And right now you are sitting at 3 over par. And now for the 7th hole, we have a par 5. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here
I would
now.
hit that. Only I would hit that.
Okay, out of the rough, and this might not be enough. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here.
Guess I'm back to the fucking par 5 disasters.
Nice tempo on that chip, just nice and easy. Well done. Okay, next hole coming up. And everyone's chasing our leader here today at the moment. 5-stroke lead. And now we have the par 4 8th. Oh dear gracious, he just tattooed that one.
49. Not even fuck with it.
This putt is about 14 feet. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left.
There we go.
That is fine.
Yay! First birdie.
And after that one, you're sitting 7 strokes back from our leader. Okay, here we go. The par 3 9th hole is before us.
There we go. Number 6. Yep. Number 6 tonight. 6 balls in the water tonight. I'm mark that down. Hold on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls in the water tonight. See if I can set a record. I think it's a record for me already. I think that's a record for me already.
All right, the ball's below your feet on this one. You might want to aim a little to the right.
I think it's already a record. I think it's a record for me.
Okay, let's get on to the green next.
Another shit round.
Oh my, you almost got that. All right, let's drop this one in, snag that double bogey and move on. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving left to right. Oh my, flew right by the hole. 3 feet left.
Triple bogey.
Okay, let's move on. 5 over par currently.
6 fucking balls in the water
Might need a bit
tonight.
more club. We got a headwind on this hole. This one's looking okay off the tee.
Tee shots have been fine. It's the fucking approach. My approaches have been horrendous. Look. Nowhere near the fucking pin the whole night.
Here we go. Birdie putt. Looking good so far. Continuing.
Come on.
Come on.
There we go.
Oh, yes. That'll go down. Nicely done. And it is a 7-stroke lead for our leader. Not a bad place. Let's see what we can do here on the 11th. Oh, this one's taking a turn. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. Ooh, you might not like where this one's going. Okay, third shot. This one might be coming up short from the rough. All right, from the beach. Here we go. Greenside rough. We got this. Five-foot putt here. All right, that's 6 over for the day. All right, 12th hole, par 4. Let's have a good drive. Looks like a sand shot coming up. And from the bunker. I think this is short from the sand. And another sand shot coming up. Don't worry about it too much. At least don't let it ruin your day. And I don't think there's enough on this one from the sand. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Well done out of that sand, just a medium putt here. And let's just drop one shot on this hole. This one's for bogey. This one looks like it's turning left to right down the hill. Just 3 feet left. And the current leader is ahead by 2 strokes at the moment. Careful out there, wind's going left to right on this hole. Drive's looking good. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. That's a safe shot. All right, 20 feet to go. I think this is going to go right to left. Oh! All right, let's go. This one for the par. All right, you're at 8 over currently. And now the 14th hole. It's a par 3. Oh, your approach is heading left. Oh, so close. Oh, it's getting there. So good. That was a fantastic shot. And the person on top is leading by a stroke at the moment. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. My word, that was some serious power. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Here we go for the birdie. And this one breaking just a touch to the right, I think. Oh, come on, be nice. 3 feet to go. And nice putt. Let's move on. And our current leader is ahead of the pack by 6 strokes as we check the leaderboard here. And now on to the par 4 16th. Setting up here in the deep stuff. Quite the view from here, way out on the green. Good luck. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. And this one for par. Currently sitting at 8 over. We got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. Nice shot. That'll do. Okay, best of luck with this one. 16-footer. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, that was supposed to be a birdie. All right, not much left here. There it is. Our current leader ahead by 6 strokes at the moment. And let's bring this thing home now on the 18th tee. Tee shot's looking decent. I'm not positive. Could be rough. Could be fairway though. Good job getting back in the fairway, taking yourself out of harm's way. Ah, chip was close. That chip was pretty close. This putt for a final score of 80. Oh, just slides by. Okay, that one will drop on in for bogey, and we're done here. And at the end of this one, you'll wind up at +9 on the scorecard. And that's going to do it for us today. Just flew by. Thanks again for playing, and we'll see you soon. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and first of all, welcome to the nature. Second, welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Spoiler alert, golf is about to happen right now. And we are at Quail Hollow today. It's time to do this. Okay, we're off. Have a good one. Well, that won't do, will it? We don't need as much distance as normal. We might need less club. This green is well below us. This one's looking short from the sand. Setting up for our third shot. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. Okay, from the sand to the green. I like this progression. This one's from around 9 feet. Okay, starting the round above par here today, but hopefully we can shave some strokes off as we progress. And this is about 170 yards to the pin. Approach shot worked out just fine. This one's 17 feet. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. Oh, man. On this hole, we've got this left for par. Just a short putt, but it does move to the left. Okay, let's head to the next. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. All right, here we go. Tee this one up. We got a par 4 here on this third hole. Great drive. That with some power. Looking like about 185 yards out. Let's go. Kick right. Kick right. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Five feet to the cup from here. Just 1 over at the moment. All right, an opportunity to stick this one close here on the par 3 fourth hole. Nice swing on that. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. Here we go. This drops and you got a bird. This one's going to the left. Nicely done. And that hole will bring you down to even par. And let's see how we do here on the 5th. Nice shot. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here. right, this is an extremely long putt you've set yourself up with. Hopefully you can get this close. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. All right, that'll work from that distance. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. Our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. And we have a par 3 for the 6th hole. Managed to get a good swing on that. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. Oh, it's definitely downhill putt. I think it's going left to right as well. Oh no, it's right down the left. This one's just a 4-foot putt. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. And 7th hole is a par 5. That sounded good. Okay, we're around the 230-yard area from here. Look at you go. On the green and under regulation, putting for eagle here. Good stuff. And this putt for eagle. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Well, that putt's just going to fly right by the hole, I guess. Okay, 10 feet to go here. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. That'll go down in the cup for the bird. And after that one, you're going down to 1 under. Teeing off here on a short par 4. Tee shot's looking good. Second shot here on hole number 8. That'll work. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. Looks like this one starts off straight enough, but then it should go to the right. That was amazing. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. All right, the 9th is a par 4. We're in the deep stuff here. And I don't think he caught enough of the ball here out of the rough. This is what our 3rd shot's looking like. All right, we're out of that sand. That's the main thing. Looking at an 11-foot putt here. I think this one's going just a bit to the right. And there we go. That's going to work. Well done. And our current leader is up by a stroke on the rest of the field. Teeing it up now on the 10th. Okay, setting up in the bunker here. I'll take that. Nicely played. 3 under par if you sink this. And this putt's moving to the left and up the hill. Well, this one's looking okay. Still going. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And our leader currently ahead by 1 stroke. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. All right, we'll take that. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin. Safe approach, nice. 4 under par if you can sink this right here. This putt's going downhill. I think it's going to the right as well. Oh, so close. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. For the quad. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. All right, let's get back on and chuck this ball in the hole. And unfortunately, you've reached our shot limit on this hole. We're going to push forward to the next. Well, that's too bad. We reached the shot limit. That's never fun. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. And just in a light rough at the moment. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Let's see how you do with this 13-foot putt. We got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. Oh, missed the par. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. And with that, we will move on to the next. Sitting at 5 over par for your round. Okay, par 3, 13th hole. Knock it close. That's going to work just fine on the approach. Here's a putt for birdie. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Looking good. And you're finding your way around this course. That's your 5th birdie of the day. Our current leader is up there by 2 strokes currently. This drive is moving. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. Okay, let's get out of here. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? All right, let's putt. Hole's about 10 feet out. And that'll drop on in there. Nicely played putt. Okay, that's 7 over for the day. Okay, next up is the par 5 15th. Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. My robbery. Yeah, I wish that one went down. And this putt is for your birdie. Let's do this. I think this one will go left to right. Great work out there on the course today. Birdie number 6. And you're currently 6 over par. You got a headwind to deal with on this hole. Great swing on that one. We're about 205 yards out from here. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. And here we have a 16-foot putt. Looks like this goes downhill and to the right. Right by. 6 feet to the cup. The leader has a 2-stroke advantage at the moment. All right, let's see what you got here on hole number 17. And we're in the rough, and it is a bad lie. Real deep into this rough. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. All right, just snuck into the first cut here. This one might have enough to get there. And lining up your 6th shot here. Ooh, nice little chip on that one. Okay, let's see what the scorecard's saying after that hole. And it is a 2-stroke lead at the moment for our leader. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Good shot. And this one's around 160 yards out. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Oh, crud. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. And about 14 feet to go. I think this one's going left to right. Looking pretty good. And with that putt, your round is over. And as this one comes to an end, it'll be 13 over for you. All right, thank you so much for the round. That was great to spend a little time outdoors with you. And hopefully we'll see you soon.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam. It's great to have your company on 2K Sports, but following all the action out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. Well, it's been a super championship so far. Let's see how this one plays out.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
How good was that putt?
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
Good shot there, Beamer. He's standing over his third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it, as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guarantee of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Starting this one way out to the left. Big putt for par coming up. Okay, let's head to the next. He sits in first position. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the fourth. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
Game face on early here, Luke.
Rich, the fifth is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
That's very impressive.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to this green. It's fairly flat, but finding it a 2, well, that's a tall order.
Not a bad play, that one. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
This one's dialed in. Oh, what a putt. And that will take him to 5 under. He's currently sitting in first place. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5's a lovely hole.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped.
It's almost like a magnet for your golf ball.
You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
And that's a great punt for an eagle. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot. If you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, you're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
Putting for a par here. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack. Pretty good shot there.
Sitting at 8 under.
This one is going straight at it.
Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Now, 8 shots in front. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
This now, his 3rd shot.
That dog will hunt.
7 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Well, that'll work there. Second shot here on the 12th. Great looking shot, this. That's inside the house of opportunity. Putting for birdie. And he's done it. He's held it, and that means he extends his lead. Currently in first position. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the...
Oh, what a shot! Mark it down as an eagle.
Whoa, check this out. In fuego, dialed in, call it what you will. Holding it from the fairway. Thank you very much.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
Holding steady in first place after that one. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
This for a birdie.
He'll like the look good where he's standing on this leaderboard. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Whoo-wee. They show movies on flights shorter than that.
Opting for the 4-iron here.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
He's putting this one downhill and to the right.
Put a couple of birdies together, getting some great momentum as we head down the closing stages.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Stay on the cut stuff.
It looks so good for so long, but now it's first cut.
That is a high quality shot. Got a lot of that one. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And that drops for a birdie. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. If you ought to win at TPC Louisiana, you've got to hit a couple of very important shots late. The tee shot here at 17, Rich, is one of them.
A tee shot that no player likes to face. Water all the way down the left-hand side. The bailout zone out to the right falls away from the green. No fun whatsoever.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The closing hole at TPC Louisiana has water all the way down the right, Rich, but that's not its only issue.
Bailing out to the left, you'll find some menacing bunkers that you want no part of. However, if you find the fairway, going for it in 2 will be very tempting.
That was wonderfully done. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. He sinks his final putt and with it grabs the clubhouse lead. That's good playing. But here comes the rest of the field looking to finish up their round. That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth. And out on the course bringing you all the shots, all the colour, all the action are Henny Quack and John McCarthy. And Rich, I'm excited about this day ahead. There's a rivalry brewing between our featured player and another one out on the course. But first, take us through the course.
Copperhead, does that sound like a friendly kind of snake to you? Something that you want to go up and pet and kind of hang out with and pal around and show your friend? Yeah, no, neither would I. Yeah, that's what you get when you go to the Copperhead golf course. I mean, it swirls back and forth, it winds in and out, and it's probably, I think, one of the hardest driving golf courses we have on the PGA Tour. The guys who drive it straight, they love it. You know, obviously iron game and all that's important, but I think it comes down to if you drive it well, you're going to have more opportunities to find these smallish type greens. But again, there's nothing really super friendly or fun about a golf course named after a lethal snake that lives in the water. Yeah, no thanks.
This is his second shot. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Just a short putt remaining here. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, if anything, this will go a little bit to the right.
That's signaling your intent. Go and get amongst it early.
Setting the tone early in this round.
And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. The fourth hole, the first of the par 3s on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Now with the honor on a par 5.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Second shot here on the 5th. Quality shot, that one. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
We're looking at a 220-yarder.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Currently leading by 2. This one's going right at the pin here. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Leading by a couple after that hole. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Oh, that is beautiful. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there, a high shot moving a little bit from left to right. is an absolute must on this par 3.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Around 110 yards to go. And he's safely on the green. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
An uphill left to righter.
Oh, nice stroke. Great speed. And he's made it. What a putt.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That's a good-looking shot there. Sitting at 6 under. Good sounding strike, that one. Good shot there.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies move in the right direction there, Luke.
Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Standing over his second shot.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
That is a golf shot dialed in right to the number. And that's 8 birdies today. He's currently in first place. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. That got a little out of control, I think.
A bit too much club there.
This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Oh, so close to a birdie. The putt drops and now 10 under, heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Still in the lead now after that hole. The Copperhead course, the snake pit, we're right in the middle of it.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Oh, this is looking long.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, that looked like a confident stroke. Looks to have some good speed about it too. Just a short putt remaining here. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold. Moments like that deserve another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill and find the fairway. You'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
And now this for a 59. And that is the conclusion of his round. That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. Hello everyone. I'm Luke Elvey. Thrilled to have you with us here. I've got Rich Beam beside me in the booth, and out on the course, as always, is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We've got an incredible week of golf in front of us, and we're looking forward to bringing you all the action right here on 2K Sports. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
An opportunity to make a par here. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yes, par 5 is pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Whoa, back there, horsey. It's just about 3 feet away. And a quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first spot, with Tony Finau second. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it, as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guarantee of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He sits in first position. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
Nice.
Oh, that hit the flag stick.
Man, oh man, from way downtown, hits the flag.
And just short work of that birdie putt. Nicely done.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
And after that hole, this player finds himself in top spot, with Tony Finau second.
Fucking Mexican Navy training ship hit the Brooklyn Bridge a little while ago. Fucking unbelievable.
Wow, that was just striped.
Yeah, really. Yeah,
And breathe. It avoided the rough.
Standing up over this one after a bunch
Get
of
up
birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Come on.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to the screen. It's fairly flat, but finding it at 2, well, that's a tall order.
Oh,
a wonderful shot. Well played. A chance for birdie here at the 6th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5 is a lovely hole.
There are 2 menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. That is not the place to be.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
I've pasted out. It's 40 feet.
On a good line.
Come on, baby.
Oh, yes. It's in the hole. Beautiful. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
What an amazing putt from way out.
All right, that's now going to move him to 7 under for the event. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot. If you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, you're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
Sit.
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Fuego.
8 feet to the cup. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
That was pummeled. Great drive. He's setting up for his second shot. Well, this one's right at the pin. 6 feet remaining to the cup. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Oh, that was mashed.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Get up there.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Oh, absolutely flushed. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. He's looking for his 3rd birdie in a row. What a putt that was. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back 9. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy cornered to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Sit.
Well, that's a handy shot. A look to get to 13 under par. John, have you got a read on this one?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. He's currently sitting in 1st place. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with the tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Well, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Here we are on the par 4 15th hole. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Get up there.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Oh, that was so close to going in. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 4 16th hole. So standing over this one from the second cut.
Yes, it is
awful,
awful, yucky, smelly, stinky.
Nice pin, baby.
There's a bunch of other words I could use, but it's just flat out nasty. Good luck.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making
I haven't missed
important
one
plays. Currently in first position.
Yeah.
The par 3 17th requires a really strong tee shot, doesn't it, Rich?
That it does. Again, a very difficult par 3 with water all the way down the left-hand side. Just bail out to the right as best you can and rely on your short game to make that par.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck.
Let me sleep. I can make this. Get up there.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
Shit.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead.
Whew.
And as he sinks that final putt, now he's got the clubhouse lead. But the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up.
Yep. Wow.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
.4. That's it. Let's see. All sponsors except for the last one. Decline. Well, slowly but steady, I got 2 evil tools for free, which is a rarity. The way they have this game set up is ridiculous, but I don't know now, it's season 2 now, it's 2 evil tools to level up instead of 1. Everybody's like, oh, look, they're giving it evil tools. You can buy as many as you want. Instead of having it was like, last season it was only 1. You were limited 1. Now it's on, you can buy as many as you want. Of course, it's when you spend money. But they did. They made it so it's, it's all a money grab now. And it sucks for a guy that doesn't play a lot because you gotta fucking really grind. And if you want to compete, that was 1. So I gotta play 9 more rounds. 9 more rounds to get all this 100 VC and fittings that I got thousands of. The flight packs I don't use. The balls, I don't even use them. No, it's kind of fucking dumb, but what are you gonna fucking do? You gotta make a note of that too, that the, who is this guy? This is the show. It's everything else, like, I don't know, they really, and it's ridiculous how much they're charging, $750 for an evil tool. They should at least bring it down to 500. I don't get it, but all right, that's it for tonight. I got a lot done. Sorry, my ranked tours sucked. I'm gonna go to pro. I don't know. The Masters is play the pro-am. The Masters I'm just not getting it. And it's for what? I played the Masters to 8 balls in the water. Holy fuck. Drink. 8 balls in the water tonight. But yeah, it's only money pitch. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going crazy buying VC. I just got to grind. That's why you got to play. You got to set it up so you can win it. Well, you win the tournament, so you get the money, you get the tools. Kind of kills the competitive part of it, but we shall see. And yeah, that's it. Good night. What's this? Season 2. is that? Move my camera. What does it say? Available through August 6th. Objectives: apply level token, play around with a Greenskeeper, equip. What? Quest that complete Mizuno equip and earn 500 Wild West Snap Hat. Available. Apply a level token. Play around this keeper, which I did tonight. Equip Cosmo playing card. Yeah, I'm not a basketball guy. Maybe the football jerseys? Maybe. I like this shirt, it's nice. I don't like the no collar. This is new. That's why I bought that. I got one. Let's see. What? What is it under? Design? Yeah. My player, I think. Let's see. No. Appearance info. No. What the fuck is it under? This? No. Trying to think of what it's under. No. No. I don't know what it's under the cards. I forgot. They put it somewhere fucking stupid. You can't. You gotta. I have no fucking clue where they put it. Let me back out of this. My career? I have no clue. The cards, they get like the playing card. I don't know where they put that. I know they put it somewhere. It was fucking dumb. Here are my players. so dumb. I'm just gonna look it up. Let's see here. Player cards. 2K25. Location. The fucking one place they didn't fucking check. The fucking accessories. My player. God, what am I doing with the outfits, I think. Accessories. There it is. They put them in the most asinine fucking place you could have them. Oh, they all get their own cards, huh? Alright, that's it. Good night. Not for tonight. Tired. Maybe tomorrow. Figure out what I'm gonna do. I want to finish the I want to finish the Callaway thing. So I get 9 more rounds of that. All right. That's it. Good night.